Greetings and welcome back to another fragrance video on my channel, and today we will be doing a review of another fragrance from the house of Armaf. So I already did a review of their most popular fragrance, at least up to this point, the Club de Nuit Intense Man fragrance, link in the description of this video. But today we will be talking about their Tres Nuit fragrance. It's not so famous, but still a very good clone of another popular Creed fragrance. Now, before we do all that, before we talk about how the fragrance actually smells, the notes, etc., let's take a quick look at the packaging as we always do. So the fragrance comes in this blue cardboard box with this soft material at the front. We also have this like leather belt detail on it, and it says Tres Nuit pour Homme. On one side of the box we have the concentration, so this is an eau de parfum or EDP concentration, and the bottle size. This is the 100 ml or 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. On the other side, we don't really have anything. And at the back, it says Sterling Parfums, the logo of Armaf, and below we have the ingredients listed as well as the www.sterlingparfums.com website. At the bottom of the box, we again have the ingredients in Russian and I guess in Arabic, as well as the batch code of it. And at the top, we again have the Armaf logo. And when we open the box, we are greeted with this very strangely designed fragrance bottle. It's a glass bottle, it's blue, it's see-through. However, the sides and the bottom of the bottle are covered with this, like, again, leather belt. I mean, I'm not sure if this is real leather. It's probably some faux leather material, but it looks like a leather belt. And on one side, on the, I would say, buckle, it says Tres Nuit pour Homme. On the front of the fragrance, it also says Tres Nuit pour Homme in silver letters. And at the bottom of the bottle, it says again Tres Nuit by Armaf, and again the ingredients are listed. The cap as well as the sprayer are silver colored, and the top of the cap has the Armaf logo on it. It is a click-on cap, however, I do not suggest you grab this bottle by the cap, as I don't think it has a firm grip on the bottle and it might drop off. And when we take the cap off, the sprayer is also silver, and it's fairly good quality considering the price of this fragrance. Overall, it's a strange packaging, it's a strange bottle. It's not a thumbs up, it's not a thumbs down for me, it's like a thumbs middle. I don't like it, but I don't dislike it as well. I don't know. It's up to you to decide if you like the packaging, but what's more important is what's inside the actual juice of the fragrance. So let's start with the basic specifications first, of course, with the notes as we always do. The top notes listed for this fragrance are the notes of lemon, lemon verbena, and iris. The mid notes are the notes of lavender, violet, and spicy notes. And in the base, we have ambergris and sandalwood. Longevity and projection on my skin are fairly good. The longevity is over 8 hours. How do I know this? Well, I apply this fragrance before I go to work, and when I come back 8 hours later, you can still smell this fragrance on me. Projection is fairly solid in the first hour after applying the fragrance. However, after the first hour, it starts to slowly become more of a skin scent. The seasons when I recommend you to wear this fragrance, this is definitely a warmer months fragrance, so spring and summer, as well as maybe the warmer days of autumn. However, this is best worn in the springtime, at least in my opinion. Age range, when I would suggest you to wear this fragrance, I think this fragrance has something youthful and yet something mature in it as well. So I think more or less all age ranges can wear this fragrance. And finally, the occasion when I wear this fragrance, I love to wear this in the office, to be honest. I think this is a wonderful office fragrance, and my coworkers agree with that. And also, it's a good fragrance for any casual occasion, which makes sense. So, a casual office fragrance with fairly good longevity and projection for more or less all age ranges. So now we have these basic specifications of the fragrance, and let's talk about how this fragrance actually smells, at least for my nose. In the opening, the most dominant notes are definitely the notes of lemon and lemon verbena. Now these notes combine with the spicy notes in the mid, because you can get some of the spicy notes in the opening as well. They make a beautiful, fresh, green, slightly citrusy opening, which I like very much. And as the fragrance develops, goes into the mid notes, we get the lavender and violet notes front and center, with the violet note making this fragrance slightly sweet, which I like a lot. And finally, when we get to the base notes, the ambergris in this fragrance makes it a little bit salty, a little bit like a sea smell, if it makes sense, and the sandalwood gives it the beautiful creaminess that only sandalwood can give to a fragrance. So it's a beautiful green, fresh, later slightly sweet and creamy fragrance. It is beautiful. A lot of people love how this fragrance smells, which makes sense because this is, after all, a clone of Creed's Green Irish Tweed. And Green Irish Tweed is one of my favorite Creed fragrances that he had to offer. Is it the same? No. The difference for me is that in the opening, Tres Nuit has lemon in it, so it's more lemony than Green Irish Tweed, and it's a bit more sweet. And of course, Green Irish Tweed smells a lot more natural. This is a lot more of a synthetic fragrance. However, even though it's a bit more synthetic, even though it doesn't smell the same, it will still garner you many, many compliments. My coworkers really like it when I wear this fragrance. I got a lot of compliments from my coworkers while wearing this fragrance. I mean, when I say a lot, I get like 5, 6 compliments, which is a lot more than 6 is a lot more than 0. So yes, I actually received some compliments while wearing this fragrance at work. It's mass appealing. Of course, it's a tested formula because Green Irish Tweed is definitely one of the most beautiful Tweed fragrances around. And I don't think you would make a mistake if you buy this fragrance, especially considering that it is, I think, below $20 for 100 ml for this bottle. It's like below $20, which is nothing compared to the performance and how this fragrance smells. So overall, I think it's a great value price proposition. Do I recommend you to buy this? 100% yes. You will not make a mistake by buying this. You can also buy Green Irish Tweed, of course, but it is 10 times more expensive, and unfortunately it is not 10 times better. I would suggest you stick with this, especially considering that Green Irish Tweed has become very much reformulated in the last 5-6 years. So that's pretty much it. Overall, I love this fragrance. And if you like this fragrance as well, maybe leave a thumbs up. If you dislike this fragrance or this video, leave a thumbs down and maybe give me some suggestions on how I can improve my content. Subscribe if you want to see more fragrance or wristwatch related videos. And until next time, guys, have a great day and bye.